Cleveland. In case you've been under a rock, they've continued their double-digit winning streak with no signs of slowing. A scary, tough team, and they're in full swing. We'll be expecting a major air raid here in tonight's game. Two teams that live and die
by the three. This works. Actually, I just attempted the whole thing crashed. Broadcast crashed. Game crashed. Alright, here we go. Oh. Oh no, it's not. It's like we're not home. And it changed my shoes. So now I gotta go in the locker. Change them back. Shouldn't have changed them. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Those are supposed to be my white shoes, I think, but now it's gonna look horrible because I picked the gold uniforms.
Something you got to the game.
All right, bet. Where you trying to go?
We can hit a spot called Departure. All right. It's a cool little spot.
All right, that sounds good, man.
Have a good one, young man.
All right, I'll see you at.
It's kind of cool that I'm making friends with teams too, with players.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We're hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. Back in Portland, the Trailblazers kick off the beginning of a homestand. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline.
We're in Portland.
Take it away.
We just played Phoenix. Why not? I thought we were in Phoenix.
And as always, thanks to you, that kind of unpredictability helps in some settings, can cause many matchup problems for the D. About halfway into the season, Doris, teams are already separating themselves from the pack. What are some of the elements you are looking for right now as you take a look at those top teams and try to figure out a championship contender?
So you know that line, it's about the economy, stupid. It's about the players, right? You gotta have players, you gotta have stars. The contending teams always have at least 2 or 3 stars. So let's begin there. The other part is you've got to have the right role players around the stars. Think about the Draymond Greens. Think about the Kevin Love.
Okay.
Guys in those
Good
positions
start.
that are in support of maybe the guys who have the ball in their hands. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. There's got to be an unselfishness, a professionalism, a commitment, all the things that make championships possible on any number of levels.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Wells is out there with Thomas, and it's Garbage Man in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 2, Swanigan no good. And here are the Cavaliers. Comments on this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's good. That's his first shot of the game.
I don't know what I was doing there.
Terrific finisher
that was horrible.
To the basket aren't tentative, they are strong.
Love dishes to Thomas.
Now the key.
Nurkic with the block. And now right up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he makes that one.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Garbage Man. He's guarded by Nurkic. The shot's good from Garbage Man.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Oh.
Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Here's Wells. And
Okay, I guess he's going to make up for it.
That guy's not sure how many big
Me and
men
Shammy, the only
found
people have
that
scored so
open
far.
man that quick. Great play from Kevin
Yep.
Love there.
the Trailblazers
Got
go
4,
on
Shammy's got
3 of
5.
4 from the field to start out the game. Lillard attacking, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas. And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a spit of daylight Greg to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thomas against Lillard. Thomas, that's good.
I'll tell you, the degree of difficulty, IT maintains his focus through that entire play.
And Lillard gets to McCollum. Running in the pass to McCollum. It's over well. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his second basket.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
But Greg, the defense better start to disrupt his rhythm, or it's going to be an awfully long night for them.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard dishes to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Here's Swanigan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Almost forced him to go too hard.
Showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev.
Lillard against Thomas. Pass to Wells. In the corner, it's James. The pass to Garbage Man. Knocked loose. Portland with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end. Didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
Lillard against Thomas. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Sweet little floater. Lillard's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
That's a pick by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. Back to Thomas. And then Thomas with the dunk.
This to me is where Isaiah Thomas is at his absolute best. He's a ferocious penetrator, excellent at knifing into the teeth of the defense.
Here's Lillard. That's tipped. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Wells is running. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Pass to Swanigan for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Wells passes to Thomas. Love with the screen on Lillard. He set the pick. Here's Wells. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bogdanovich dishes to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
His marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
That's the Garbage Man. plays off on that
Is
one.
that not a foul?
Give you that time from Nurkic. And Bogdanovich kicks to Luke. Over McCollum, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, Michael Jordan, later in his career, loved that mid-range game. And for LeBron, could it eventually be the same? Boy, it's tough to see how he misses that one. I don't think the defense was all that tight on him.
Thomas passes to garbage man. Swanigan pulls it in.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You've got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that
I'm
deep
done running it.
inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now timeout called by Porter. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Crowder comes in for James. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Rose. Indoors with all the switching on defense, it seems like everyone has to be able to guard both inside and on the perimeter. Do you see it's becoming even more of a positionless league?
You know, this is a fascinating aspect to me because you focus on a player like Draymond Green, who coming out of Michigan State was considered a tweener, somebody who was neither a guard nor a forward and didn't have the requisite skill set to be effective in the NBA. But there is true value to players, be it at the small forward, the power forward, or the center position. Because the league is such a heavy pick and roll, because the floor is so spread, Kevin, the guys who have the kind of lateral mobility and the basketball IQ to switch onto smaller players and stay in front and contest shots, they're crucial. For right now, this is the trend, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon.
Collins, a screen on Crowder. They set the screen. Collins dishes to Ellington. Pocket 6. Collins kicks to Luke. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland leading by 6. Smith the pass to garbage man. Alone against Rose. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
Here's Collins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you honestly. Here's the league's top shooters right now. And you look at Garbage Man, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Thompson in the corner. Smith outside. It's over Ellington. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Here's Aminu. Portland no good that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Smith the pass to garbage man. They set the screen. Goes back up. Can't capitalize inside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lillard dishes to Aminu. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Crowder goes in and pushes it to double digits. Crowder's got his first basket of the night.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Lillard from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garbage Man's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the dish to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. Crowder kicks to Thompson. Here's Garbage Man. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Garbage Man. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's a good screen. Feeds to Collins. Tries to snap the cold streak. And Thompson sends it back. He gets it in there.
Thank you, Tristan.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Rose passes to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. Over Collins. Rose, good. Rose has got 5 points so far.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And here is Ellington. Lillard from outside. Up again. And no good trying to get that one. And so it's the Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. Now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard. He explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody.
I would say the teams will make substitutions. Trailblazers trail by 10. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thomas is out there with Wells, and his Garbage Man is over foul. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. There's so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we could reinvent Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or
I wish we
Bill
could.
Russell?
I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
I know. LeBron against McCollum. Shot clock at 5. James. Outside Thomas. And there's the pass to Garbage Man. Wells in the corner. Another
Bitch!
And Wells knows how to drop it in from deep. Whenever he has a clean look from downtown, he's going to get it up.
Oh, shit.
And the basket by McCollum.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Nice flow this quarter.
The Cavaliers lead by 10. Thomas is screen on McCollum. Wells dishes to Love. Thomas kicks to Wells. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 24 points for Shammy Wells.
Jeez, Shammy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's
Sad.
swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Garbage Man in the last game against the Suns made some terrific plays. He scored 14 points and was his usual dominant on the glass. Very solid stat line for him, and what was a terrific outing. No
I
means
tried.
to keep the
That
momentum
one was a
going.
foul.
Appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a
I think I
hard
might have
time putting up
bumped him.
anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, you
Really? It wasn't that good.
still have some of the adrenaline going from that performance. No matter how tired he is, he should have plenty of energy coming off that.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's check in.
Just an example of what sets LeBron apart from everyone else. The ability to set up his teammates for easy scores while being so dominant himself.
And Lillard gets to Bogdanovich.
Shit, my bad.
Nurkic setting the bid for Bogdanovich. Over James. And the shot falls short this time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers. And you got to respect the strength of Wells. Terrific at powering through the foul and finishing on those hard shots.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Lillard outside. Over Thomas. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Lillard's got 15.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Thomas. The shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
I got LeBron.
Lillard outside. Dishes it to Nurkic, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle, up off the screen. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. And that's just a perfect way to play.
Bogdanovich passes to Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 18.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Love with the screen on McCollum. Love kicks to Thomas.
That was a
Nurkic
horrible
with
pass.
the steal. It's McCollum on the wing. And it falls.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
Thomas gets to LeBron. And here's Love for 3. Portland grabs the miss. The feed to Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Man, we are falling apart.
See Lillard fire away here. An awesome scorer who can just take over games all by himself.
Lillard against Thomas. And Love has it in the corner. Here's garbage man. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Doris, it's been said that you started playing basketball in the 2nd grade. How did your love of this sport become so evident so early?
Yeah, you know, I moved to the Jersey Shore when I was 7 years old. There was a park right next door. And, you know, the last of 8 kids, my family didn't have a ton of money, but boy, all I needed was a rim and a basketball, and I could spend 6, 7, 8 hours. My mother used to call me back in from the park to have lunch or dinner. I just spent my entire childhood on the hard court next door working away.
Were you naturally good at it, or did you feel like you had to work at it? Or did you just feel like, I got a knack for this?
No, I think, you know, obviously when you play the game from 7 years old, you pick up on a lot of the nuance. And as in anything, you have to work hard at something to be good at it. And It didn't feel like work because I love basketball.
It shows even now. Trailblazers trail by 13. There's a screen. Lillard attacking. Freed up. Nice work off the pick. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Wells dishes to Love. Stolen away. McCollum outside. Shoots over Wells. Not as good. The Cavaliers raise them down now to just 9 in the basket from McCollum.
I'll tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Thomas up top. By Miller. Thomas's shot is off.
That blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's a good screen. Here's LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. LeBron's got 10.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
And so it's Shammy Wells making things happen for Cleveland. They kept going to him again and again.
Thank you, Kevin. Hey, you have gotten a lot of work done on the glass tonight. How have you been able to get going at that end?
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay active and anticipate the shot when it comes off iron. So a lot of it is just keeping my feet moving and not giving up on the play. I know that I can feed off my teammates' energy, and if we can get the rebound, that charges them up as well.
Well, they are on fire after your performance in the first half. Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right. Second half beginning in just a moment. Shammy Wells has been sensational.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
And I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to him.
Well, we've got a moment left on the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland. Lillard and McCollum, the star-studded backcourt. Swanigan is out there with Nurkic, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's the screen. Here's Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The Cavs' Teron Lewis said he never envisioned coaching during his playing career, but Doc Rivers saw something in him.
Well, Doc likes to say that Ty just had a way of bringing people together, a way of connecting. At the same time, he was tough enough to speak the truth and point out things that others might be reluctant to say.
In this third quarter, just over that play. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. And Thomas with the stuff.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. There are not many guys that can keep pace with Isaiah Thomas. This guy's a blur in transition.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard with it. 24 points for him. Here's Nurkic. Portland again, missing.
Boy, they're slow coming out of halftime. Just 0 for 3 to start this half.
Snap back shot. Kicks to Well. Takes the 3. Rebound by Nurkic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They've been looking at us offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Running in the pass to Bogdanovich.
Shit.
He dishes it to Nurkic. On the clock. That's up 2 from Lillard. The rebound by Garbage Man.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Wells kicks to LeBron. Wells in the corner. Good, and the assist goes.
Of course, every time I get position, he hits it.
That's now 32 points for Shammy Wells.
There you go, Sham.
And when Wells gets hot, it's just
There you go, Sham.
to watch. A skilled offensive player who can flat out light it up.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. So strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. This is checked in for Swanigan. And Saminu in for Bogdanovich. To the paint. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got 13 rebounds in the game. See, and LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Fellas, Al-Farouq Aminu has established himself as a great defensive player, and he wants that recognition. He said, my goal every year is to be Defensive Player of the Year. I want to guard 1 through 4, and even 5 sometimes. I want it to be known that I'm a great defender. I want the league to recognize that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Aminu continues to prove his worth on the defensive end. His length and quickness certainly hard to deal with. Now here's Love, defended by Harkless.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that one's good. Lillard.
Always looking to shoot from the outside, but he cannot give him daylight.
Rose against Lillard. Outside Rose. Right at the free throw line. Here's Garbage Man. Slammed home and he draws the foul. The point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points, but did nothing to stop it.
Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Ellington comes in for C.J. McCollum. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And J.R. Smith subbed in for LeBron. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Here is Garbage Man. He's guarded by Collins. Offensive rebound.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Ellington dishes to Lillard. And that one clearly foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.
I thought it was on me. I almost kind of wish it was on me.
The first free throw is good. The free throw is good from Lillard.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Cleveland leading by 13. The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. That misses off.
Oh man, I thought Tristan had that for a second.
Something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Smith against Lillard. Over in the corner, Harkless. Good. Great play by Lillard to set up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Garbage Man.
The hell was that?
Garbage Man's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Thompson passes to Garbage Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, Thompson, a very good passer for a player in his position, knows where everyone is heading.
And Aminu gets to Collins. Lillard outside. Down low. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead the Cavs, and there's 12 points on the bucket from Harkless.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Garbage Man, the pass to Smith. Passes it to Garbage Man. Pocket 6. Osman. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Crowder is checked in for the Cavaliers. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I was going to rim out for a sec.
From the line since halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 14, and Lillard kicks to Aminu. Collins a screen on Crowder. Pass to Ellington. Lillard outside. And it's Aminu in the corner. Here's Collins. Good D by Thompson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
Yeah, I think, Greg, the faster the tempo, the better they are. And I love the pace they're playing with right now.
Collins a screen on Crowder. They set the pick. Collins dishes to Ellington. Misses the 3. Cleveland leading by 16. Back to Rose. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Garbage Man. Count it.
And they're just dominating on defense. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's get both their big men in foul trouble.
Absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Wells is checked in. Doris, one result of the new CBA, minimum contracts increasing 45%. That's a big help to the NBA's working classes.
Well, I don't think there's any question that you see increasingly role players. Someone like Draymond Green, whose value is not necessarily translated in terms of points per game, but his value to winning can't be calculated. And you're right. You know, you see important role players and guys below the superstar level increasingly becoming better compensated. And hey, listen, there's more of the pie to go around. Who doesn't enjoy a little more cherry pie, Kev?
Good thoughts. Good thoughts. Aminu, the pass to Lillard. Harkless with it. It's up against Thompson. Nobody near Lillard. And right away, they hit you with a three-pointer of their own.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you train a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Wells' shot is good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Pass to Aminu. The dish to Lillard. Aminu with the screen for Lillard. Inside. Here's Collins. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Boy, that was a good kick out for the assist. Finding his open teammate on the outside.
Wells kicks to Thompson. Good screen. Here's Crowder. Here's Garbage Man. And that one is hammered home.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
And GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now Ellington, 9 points in the game so far. Here's Collins. Here's Aminu from outside off the mark. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And again, it's Cleveland.
Well, Jake Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
On the wing, Ellington. And Lillard gets to Collins. Goes back up. It's tipped. He's hit again. And the layup is good. Collins has got 6. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Outside Crowder. He feeds it to Thompson. Three-pointer. The shot by Wells, no good. Portland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And Lillard kicks to Ellington. Feeds to Aminu. That's a 2 from Lillard. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garbage Man's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. To the paint. It's picked off. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu.
Damn.
Where the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look. Broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Cleveland.
And they are going where the going is good for them right now. The painted area, high percentage, and high volume shot.
Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And the basket by Rose.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Aminu kicks to Lillard.
Oh, man.
Dominated this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Wells kicks to Thompson. The pass to Wells. Thompson sets the pick for Wells. It's stolen by Aminu. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the floater. He kicks it to Harkless. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Crowder. Offline with his 3. Lillard from outside. Offline.
Might have something to do with that.
This one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
This is a better game. Still like to be a teeny bit
And
better.
let's
But
listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the
I
game
can
plan
handle
with
it.
his guys.
We haven't given up any resistance at the other.
Checked in for Collins. Cleveland also making some changes. Garbage Man, he's checked in for Zizic. And it's Kevin Love in for Crowder. The Cavaliers leading by 18. So on the floor for Cleveland. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Wells is out there with Isaiah Thomas. And it's Garbage Man in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dishes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Screen by Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic.
Thank you, Kev.
The rejection by Love.
Thank you, Kev.
Terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on. Boy, they have leaned on this guy to carry their offense today, and he has come through with flying colors.
Here's Lillard. Nice D from Garbage Man. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And the shot by Wells, no good. Trailblazers trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's McCollum with the drive. Portland again missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Half the time to go cold. Love outside. There's Thomas with the three. Another three for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. That one's not going to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. On the wing, James. He is guarded by McCollum. And the basket is good.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Doors with the players being so athletic and the plays happening so incredibly fast, the league is looking at maybe 4 or 5 officials. Would that just be more whistles or better officiating?
I'm glad you're chuckling about this because I don't know how the geometry of this works.
Thank you.
As it is, sometimes the size of the players seems to swallow up dimensions of the floor. Kevin, one of the things that Steve Kerr once said to me was, we are trying to make officiating a science, when in fact officiating is an art, and sometimes mistakes is part of the human dynamic. Can we leave the officials alone, please?
And I think if they're over 90% correct, which is, I think, even low in terms of success and them calling a game, that is phenomenal. And the analytics, as you know, Doris, coming from the league office, is off the charts. They've never been more detail-oriented.
Correct. The NBA officials are the best in the world. Are they perfect? No. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Let's just play on.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Lillard. Over Thomas. Lillard misses.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Now here's Wells. He's tightly guarded. Now the feed to James. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Good attempt, Kev. Good attempt. And he's kind of going cold, at least this quarter.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, still got 42 points, but
in the second half, just drawing
shooting less than 50%.
A different look now for Portland. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Swanigan. Aminu comes in for Bogdanovich. And Ellington is subbed in for McCollum. Passes it to Zizic.
Sooner.
Doris, for you in evaluating how good a player was over his career. You can look at analytics, statistics, whatever avenue you want to take. How important are the rings, the championships in that equation for you?
You know, I know there is some conversation that's saying if you don't have a ring, your career wasn't great. I would say this to you. Karl Malone and John Stockton are in no way diminished in terms of their Hall of Fame credentials simply because they lacked a ring. Sometimes it's the era within which you're operating. Michael Jordan was the greatest player of his generation. Some would say the greatest player of all time. I would say that Karl Malone and John Stockton, unfortunately, were at their peak, in the peak of maybe the greatest player, Michael Jordan. So in no way is someone like Patrick Ewing diminished in terms of his stature and greatness simply because the Knicks were never able to break through. I don't buy that argument.
You frame that so well.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Lillard with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Now, here's Aminu. Kicks it to Nurkic. And he makes in the lane.
And this is why you put the ball inside, right? To get the easiest shot possible.
The Cavaliers shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting in all cylinders. Rose passes to Garbage Man. And the layup good off the glass. Garbage Man's got 6 points in the quarter.
Still attacking, building on this lead, coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
Screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. The shot's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Rose set the pick. And he was all the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Pandorus regarding league expansion with the popularity of international basketball. Do you think there'll ever be a team added to the NBA that is not located in North America?
You know, this is a fascinating supposition because the game is so popular in
Eric's
China.
got
The game is increasingly popular in any number of non-NBA cities in Europe, Kev. I just wonder about the logistics of it. We talk all the time about the difficulty of the travel schedule and the games in a certain number of nights. If you're incorporating overseas travel, it just seems to me that that's going to be a tough jigsaw to work out.
It could be. If you're playing on the East Coast and playing a London or a Paris, those flights probably don't measure much over 7 hours. But I get your point, and that, all leagues are looking at this now very closely.
This is something the league is looking hard at. I'll be curious to see what occurs from it.
I think one of the things, too, is do we need to influence overseas markets now to find new revenues? I think that's something that all the leagues are looking at.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
There was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Garbage Man.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Garbage Man's got 35 in the game.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus. Not tonight.
No, I think that they've been locked in during this game. They didn't let the opposing crowd get to them at all. This has been pure.
Well, that makes up for the last game. It almost got me back to that 30.
Man, I'm beat after that. Big. I'm starving. Yeah, man, me too. You wanna go eat something?
Yes. I like plug up. Yeah, let's go to Shane's Chinese food, bro.
Oh, over off McGee Street?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that. Meet up after the showers, man.
Alright, sounds good. That's good.
Hey, stay sharp out there, okay? Stay aggressive. I know this is the point of the season where we start to let go of the rope a little bit, but keep grinding, okay? Don't count on momentum. Keep grinding, guys. Now, film tomorrow. I want to focus on our upcoming games, okay? I really want to focus on them. Momentum, tendencies, everything, all right? Stay in it, guys. Let's keep going.
Hey, you know what film I want to watch? Finding Nemo. You seen it? Hey, I bet we could learn a lot about help defense watching it. That fish was like, nah, I'm gonna.
Are you done?
Nah, I like Nemo, but they could have found him earlier though.
Yeah,
Just saying.
but then there'd be no movie.
You're so smart. You went to college.
Okay, then. That was a weird interaction.